Good frickin' morning, boys and girls. I am glad to see your happy faces. For those of you who do not know, my name is Nick, and this is Nick's Fort, your source for photo video education. And if you are not subscribed yet, you can click below. It's free, and remember, if it's free, it's for me. Today we are breaking down how to build this nifty, digital SLR POV rig. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of the POV style of filmmaking. It offers up such a unique experience for the audience that's super intimate, and it really allows you to take a look at the world through someone else's eyes, and that's super cool. So when Vans and Truth made a shoe together, and they approached me and asked me to direct a commercial for that shoe, and they wanted to do it in a POV style, I was like, OMG, that's my dream job. I was so stoked. But I wasn't gonna film it on a GoPro. I wasn't gonna film it on my phone. I wasn't gonna try to strap a cinema camera to a helmet and film it that way. So I had to find a solution that was gonna result in high quality imagery, but also give me that POV look. And that solution was this bad Larry right here. The digital SLR POV Helmet Rig. The script called for a variety of different shots where I wasn't gonna be able to hold the digital SLR in front of someone's face and mimic that POV style of filmmaking. So the solution for that project was to build a helmet rig for a digital SLR that I could put on people's heads and get that POV perspective. So how do we do it? How do we build the digital SLR helmet rig? It can be a little tricky, so as you watch this tutorial, feel free to take what you want, leave what you want, adapt it, and really that is the beauty of making one of these from scratch, is you can build it to your specifications and how you need it to work. Also, I wanna be honest with you guys, I didn't build this by myself. I had two friends help me out. We didn't have a lot of quality guidance or information to make this digital SLR helmet rig come to life. So it was a lot of trial and error, a lot of exploratory issues that happened along the way, but we did get it dialed in. And I hope that by doing that for you guys can watch this, take the information and have a turnkey solution to build your own digital SLR helmet rig. So let's get into it. Step one, gather your tools. You need a drill bits, a tap, hardware, an articulating arm, a digital SLR, 2.5 pound weights, and a motorcycle helmet. So now step two, you're gonna drill a hole through the back of the helmet with a 5/16 drill bit. You're gonna drill through the back of the helmet, come right out the back, and then you're gonna take your bolt and you're gonna go from the inside and you're gonna screw it through the helmet. And you don't have to thread the helmet with a tap. It should just screw through it because it's soft enough plastic. Screw it all the way through, and then this is where your counterweight is gonna mount, and you're gonna put a washer in between your wing nut and your weight to make sure it's secure. So step three, you're gonna drill a 1/2 inch hole in the front of the helmet, right in the center of the chin. This is gonna be where you're gonna put your bolt in to make your mounting point for your articulating arm. That bolt should thread right into the drilled hole, similar to the back of the helmet. It should thread right in, you shouldn't need to tap it. Step four, now you need to tap the screw that your articulating arm goes into. And in order to do that, I actually went to my friend's machine shop, boom, bam, done, super quick. You could do it at home. You probably wanna have a vise or something to put this bolt in, and then you'll be able to tap it. You're gonna have to drill through the center of the bolt and then tap that and thread that so your articulating arm can spin and mount into there. It's a little difficult. I wouldn't try to do it at home unless you have that experience, or if you're daring. And then once you tap that, the articulating arm, the 1/4 inch male thread should receive into this mounting point. And then you're gonna have to mount this bolt onto the chin, throw a little Loctite on the back of there, put the nut on the back, tighten that bad Larry up nice and good, nice and snug. And then the last step is to screw your articulating arm in, mount your camera, and then balance it out with the weight on the back. Depending on what camera you're using, you're gonna need more or less weights. And also depending on what articulating arm you're using, you'll use more or less weights. For this current configuration, I need a little bit more weight on the back because this articulating arm is very robust, very strong, very sturdy, very heavy. Now all that's left to do is strap this bad Larry on your dome and go out there and get some sweet POV shots of your very own. If you do build this helmet, please comment below, let us know how it goes. If you do use it and you make a POV video, please definitely comment and share that. I would love to see that. I've linked below to all the hardware, all the tools, all the stuff that you need to make this happen. I didn't buy all my hardware online. I went to a hardware store locally because it's a little cheaper and I also can test it out and make sure everything works together. So I did my best to get all the hardware to work together based on what I know, but I haven't bought this stuff online. So if you do buy it online and you put this helmet together with all the hardware, please leave a comment below and let us know how it works out. Since I've built this rig, I've used it for multiple projects over the course of a couple years. It's honestly not a waste of time or money to build one of these. They're extremely useful. You can get super cool POV shots with these and you can achieve results with this camera helmet configuration that you can't with other methods for POV gathering. You just can't. So it's worth your time, worth your money. Build it. If you're thinking about it, just do it. Just go build it. Set aside a day, get it done. One quick side note, I do plan on building a leash for the camera that will probably come from the camera, maybe using the camera strap and mount to some configuration on the back of the helmet. This is super, super important. I'm gonna illustrate it with a quick story. So I was shooting a group of rowers. It was a boat of 4 rowers, collegiate rowers, so they're really close to the water. I put this helmet on one of the girls. They went out, they're on the water, they're out there. I was super nervous about the whole thing. She came back luckily and it was fine. But then the next week, I was at home and I was tightening the camera up with my old articulating arm and it snapped off and the camera just fell. It was fine. It was in my living room, not a big deal. But I was terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, that could have happened on the water and my camera would have been gone. Oh, so I reached out to the nice folks at Bright Tangerine and they hooked me up with this articulating arm to test out. It's super strong, it's super sturdy. It has a million uses outside of this. I don't know if it's overkill for this configuration. It's a little heavy, but it's a great arm all in all. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but I am happy with how strong it is. So anyways, get a good articulating arm. Do not cheap out on that. And also build a leash, figure it out. Some configuration as a backup plan in case the point breaks down here or the camera falls off somewhere. You just don't want that to happen when you're doing something that's POV and it's gonna ruin your camera, okay? So just please do that. I will be doing that before the next time I use this, I promise. Biddly, biddly, boom. Now you have your super cool, super awesome digital SLR helmet rig. Dope. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, give that little thumbs up below, a clickety-clackety. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe below. It's free. If it's free, it's for me. And I will see all of you lovely people in the next video. Peace.